Alright everybody, I'm going to start this off with an apology. As you're going to see in this video, I kept saying the word brine, but I meant to say the word marinade. Now, there's a reason for that though. I was incredibly tired, and if you stick around you'll see why. But I just want to apologize in advance, let you know, and I hope you enjoy it anyways. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of The Good Life Grillin'. I'm Chris. We're in northwestern Wyoming, and today we're going to keep this one a little bit short. I'm tired. Yesterday I was going to do a video that's going to have to wait, but I'm a member of Park County Search and Rescue, and we had a call in where we had to go get a guy, an ice climber that had fallen, and so that was at about 11 o'clock a.m. We got back last night at about 11 p.m. So what I wanted to do, I still wanted to put something out, so I just want to ask the question and talk a little bit about, maybe create some thought process and why we do what we do. So I wanted to talk about brining and injecting with things like applesauce or apple cider vinegar, maybe inject, melted butter, or have meat sit in a brine, liquid brine overnight, and trying to get that flavor infused in it. So the question is do we do things because we understand them and why we do it, or do we do things because that's what our fathers taught us, or that's what the neighbor said, or that's what somebody said on a YouTube channel? The idea behind brining, or the reason why people brine, I think sometimes maybe for the wrong reasons, or false reasons. And so if we understand that the only thing that is actually absorbed into meat is salt. And so if we brine something, does it make it taste better because it's absorbing the sodium? Or if we inject something, it's absorbing the sodium that's inside our injection? If so, that's fine, and we can do that. But let's talk about, if that's the case, do we waste money on things like apple cider vinegar or apple juice or pineapple juice, whatever it might be? Or do we just go ahead and put salt on it the night before and let it absorb that way? Or do we dilute salt in some water and inject it to get that salt deeper into the meat? All of that is fine, but is that a better way of preparing our meat so we're not wasting money on stuff that we don't need? There's nothing wrong with brining. If in your mind that works better for you, that's great. But if we ask ourselves the question why we do what we do, we have the ability to now we have the desire to seek out the real answer of why we do it. We have the ability to add it to what we do when it comes to doing meat. Because think about this, if we, with the idea, injecting, say, apple juice inside a brisket or a ham or something like that because we think we're adding sweet and stuff, but then we take it to that stall, and in that stall it is sweating. Well, some people will leave it at that stall until the stall stops. Well, all that's doing is it's kicking out the apple juice as well. And the only thing you're left with is that sodium that was absorbed in that meat. So, is there a reason to do all of that? I don't know. I just wanted to ask you guys that question. Maybe it'll promote some thought. Again, and why do we do what we do? How can we make it easier? How can we make it more cost effective? And I'd like you to comment below. Let me know what you think, what your experiences have been. Now, I know that there's a lot of opinions out there, but what I want to get to is what is actually happening. I know that some of you out there are way more knowledgeable than I am, so I would like you to chime in and let me know what you think. So again, I told you I was going to keep this short. I do have some ribs going again from a pig that we bought at Gallagher Farms. It's the first ribs that I've done off of this pig, and I'm excited to see how they turn out. But I'm gonna go in now and I'm gonna relax, rest, spend some time with the family. And again, thank you for watching this. If you like it, hit that like button. Again, I try to put something up at least once a week. It's one of the reasons why I'm doing this video, even though it isn't going through the process of a recipe or anything like that. But subscribe if you want to see more. And then always remember, when it comes right down to it, the best barbecue is the one you're at. Thanks, and we'll see you later.